Okay, got a question from Jason Michelucci on Facebook. He wants to know, what is your stance on the future of an all-digital gaming media? Do you think it's coming, and if so, will you still game or will you stop? Well, I don't think anything's ever going to stop me from gaming. Obviously, if you look behind me, I have plenty of video games, and they're games that I enjoy playing, so I'm going to play them regardless of what the future of gaming is. Will I play digital games? Yeah, of course. If there are a lot of games that are, worth playing, I'm going to play them. I'm not totally opposed to, digital gaming. For some people, that's just what works best. For me, I'm a collector. I have kind of a collector mentality, so I like to have physical media. I like to have things I can reach out and touch and look at the box art and things like that. That's just my personal preference. But on the other hand, it does take up quite a bit of space. It does require some maintenance, and people make the argument that if you have all digital games on a hard drive or something somewhere, that hard drive could get destroyed or the server could go down, something like that, and you won't have access to your games. And that's true. And there are the pros and cons of anything. But I think the pros of digital is you don't have to take up a whole bunch of, physical storage space. You can have it all there. It's very convenient for people that don't have necessarily the time, space, or maybe money to collect a whole bunch of video games like this. It's perfectly understandable. So yeah, I'll keep playing games if the games are good. And if they're not good, I have a whole bunch of games that I can play anyway. They're sitting right here behind me. So all digital. I don't know if I would personally like all digital, but for these coming generations of people who might not have the appreciation for physical media that I and people my age do, all digital is probably going to be very practical for them, and they're probably going to be very comfortable with it. So yeah, pros and cons to everything, but all digital is not going to stop me from gaming, and I don't think it's 100% a bad thing or 100% a good thing, and it's obviously going to be better for some people than others. But I'm not such a grim guy. I don't see this horrible outlook like, oh, it goes all digital and then gaming just completely falls apart. I don't think so. I think future generations will be perfectly happy with their all digital games. I don't think they're going to be missing any of this, these old relics one bit. I will, but I don't think they will. And well, they're the future, right? So I guess they get to dictate how these things go. So, as unfortunate as that might be for someone like me, well, I'm not going to say I'm an old dinosaur, but older than, these kids. But yeah, all digital. I'm not dreading it's coming. If it comes, it comes. What can you do? Thank you, Jason Michelucci, for your question.